Hero up, gamers! Marvel Superhero Squad, the Infinity Gauntlet has kapowed and kablamoed onto a console near you, and I'm here to give you the P32 verdict.
'Tis what you deserve, god of losers!
Based on the Marvel Superhero Squad cartoon, which I have never seen, honest, this comic book caper for the kiddies features super deformed, squashed down versions of all your favourite Marvel superheroes and villains. There are many characters to play as, most of which are well known even if you are not a massive fan of the Marvel Universe. Familiar faces include the Hulk, Wolverine, Spider-Man and Iron Man, and each has his or her own different special moves and signature skills which help you unlock certain areas in the game. You can even revisit levels in free play mode and swap between different heroes that you have unlocked in order to gain access to hidden stone stashes, imperative if you want to 100% the game and unlock all of the secret levels and character costumes. Each level sees 2 Marvel superheroes go up against the evil minions of the dastardly Thanos in a bid to retrieve 6 Infinity Gems. These Infinity Gems, when combined with Thanos' Infinity Gauntlet, stand to give him control over the whole universe, which I guess is probably a bad thing, even though this version of Thanos doesn't seem that threatening.
I didn't order these boots! They're awful.
The game is a basic arcade beat-em-up mixed with non-too-taxing puzzles which involve teamwork between you and the other on-screen hero. You can swap between each character to perform certain tasks or get a friend to join in with the handy co-op feature. Which is nice because on occasion the computer AI in control of your overly muscly chum is just plain dumb, which can be very frustrating when you are trying to complete a puzzle and all they're doing is just standing still in a corner, picking their nose or something. The levels, although nicely varied in graphical style, are lacking in real variety and tend to get tedious very quickly, especially on repeated playthroughs. Some levels add a little diversion to the punch puzzle formula though, such as a dash through an asteroid field strapped to a rocket or the occasional shooting minigame. Trouble is, they're all a little bit rubbish. If all this is starting to sound slightly familiar, it's because Marvel Superhero Squad TIG is a stripped down carbon copy of, yeah, you got it, the Lego franchise of games. Imagine, if you will, a Lego game, but with a lot less depth and half the charm, and you are pretty much there with MSHSTIG. There is a lot of humour here, with all the heroes having their own caricature personalities and slapstick gags come 10 a penny. Unfortunately, most of their jokes are just not funny. Well, at least not funny for someone over the age of 10, although occasionally there are some comedy gems which pop up and give you a giggle.
I'm on the wrong side of the ship.
And also the occasional dodgy, just for the adults line maybe?
Do you polish the helmet?
Oh my. That's a bit personal, isn't it, Miss Invisible Woman? You naughty girl. Graphically, there is nothing to shout about here. There are some nice big, chunky, bright levels, but not much goes on in them. And the animation of the sprites is basic at best. It's hardly next-gen stuff, and it definitely won't be pushing your console to the limits. Sound-wise, the game is pretty solid, and the voice acting is rather good, with George Takei and Mark Hamill both providing mouth sounds. But as before, the weak scripts kinda waste such awesome talent.
Just remember, my herald, I'm lactose intolerant. They better be dairy-free.
Overall, MSH Stig is quite a short game, which can be completed in one 5-hour burst, and even though you can replay the levels, there is not enough substance here to keep you coming back for more. MS I can't be bothered, is great, safe fun for little kids, but adults and anyone over the age of, say, 13 are not going to find anything of worth here, even if you are a fan of the Marvel Universe and its many characters. In fact, I'm sad to say that the game as a whole is less than Marvel-us.
Intruders! Seize them! I love saying that.